What is going on, FG3000? Back in the place to be, and welcome to Eminence in Shadows. So this is a brand new hero collector brought to you by Crunchyroll of all companies. And I know as soon as you hear Crunchyroll, an anime-inspired hero collector, our expectations go down, way down. But hey, come back up here. Crunchyroll actually did a pretty decent job with this title. Imagine a world where you take all of your favorite aspects from games like Konosuba, Princess Connect, Danmachi, and then just clean it up a little bit with better quality of life, graphics, streamlining, and non-chibi models. And with all that cooking in a Crunchyroll pot, you get Eminence in Shadow. And it doesn't hurt that this anime that this game is tied to is extremely solid. Like, I found myself instantly falling in love with the characters even before I saw a single episode of the anime. That is just how well these characters are portrayed, from their animations, from their attacks, to their idle stances. Everything about these characters and the way they're designed and animated just breathes so much personality into their character that you can kind of tell and make some guesses on what these characters are like and their personalities and their motivations. Like, it is really well done. I'm super impressed with what Crunchyroll put together here, maybe because my expectations were coming in here really low, but I am so glad I give this game a chance. Let's talk about Eminence in Shadow.
これで海面ちょっと待ったほいあのさおお生き絶えて身も粉砕された魚がね
Alright, so let's go ahead and jump on into combat. This is a stamina-based hero collector, and once you do 3-star stage, you do unlock skip functionality with no tickets. Thank you, Crunchyroll. Now, you can bring a total of 5 characters to combat: tanks, DPS, and support. This game does follow your quintessential elemental advantage and disadvantage system. For right now, I'm just going to go ahead and take my most powerful units here, and we'll talk a little bit more about magic gear later on in the video, but let's jump in. Dude, this is my favorite waifu in the game so far. Loving it. Let's turn off autoplay for right now. You have 2 different camera angles, so if you want to get closer or further away, you can choose so. Now, when it comes to the actual combat itself, this is kind of like a sightseeing hero collector, right? You're not really going to be doing anything, hands-on when it comes to the actual combat flow. For the most part, your characters are going to do their auto attacks and their special skills on their own. Once you build up an ultimate meter, you can do your ultimates, but outside of that, you're pretty much just going to be sitting back, relaxing, and watching combat unfold until it's combo time. So throughout combat, you will have these strike combos, and basically what you're trying to do here, you'll do these little non-quick time style event presses here. So I'm gonna go for recover HP of allies, and then whatever I pick last is gonna be my strongest attack or effect, right? So if I wanna do as much damage as possible, I'll just make sure that my last bootleg QTE button press I do is the damage one. Or if I wanna do a bigger heal, I'll make sure the last button I press is a heal. Very basic, as you guys can see, but outside of that, just throw this bad boy on autoplay, sit back, relax, and let your waifus do their thing. And let me tell you, I am really enamored with these waifus so far. Like, they are just so diverse and different. Like, their animations, their weapon stances, just everything about these characters I think is just really well done. Now, I will say, unfortunately, this is going to be one of those games where you're going to have the same exact character across different outfits and character classes and types. So prepare to see the same exact characters multiple times, unfortunately. But dude, you could do much worse. Look at these characters. Such great personalities. They are super awesome. And like I said, as I was playing this game, I was like 100% I'm watching the anime. 100%. And I do not regret that at all. So definitely jump on High Dive, $5 a month, not sponsored, if you want to watch this anime. So highly recommend. And according to Crunchyroll, as new episodes come out, and as we, assume, as new episodes come out, new characters are going to come out, new enemies are going to come out, the game will be updated right alongside with it. So this is going to be a game that you can grow with, right? There's only 1 season of the anime, really easy to get caught up and just kind of enjoy a hero collector with like a simultaneous anime release going on in the background. Very cool. So let's go ahead and turn this bad boy on ×2 speed, and I will show you some more combat with some different characters so we can kind of get a feel for some of these characters I've just been going on and on about. But very happy with what I've seen so far. And like I said, when it comes to Crunchyroll, they're very I want to say hit or miss, but they're mostly miss, but hey, I think they hit on this one. Not bad. All right, so this time around, we're going to go for an all red team or fire team. The game lets you know exactly what the enemies are going to be weak against before you even get started. And I'll just go ahead and let this one play out without me yapping all over it. All right, never mind. I gotta say a little something. So the fact that I have two characters in the back that are exactly the same, it does bother me. I know sometimes it doesn't bother some people, but it definitely bothers me. Even though one is support and one is DPS, they look exactly the same, dude. But at least their ultimates are different. Yeah, their ultimates are very different. So, I mean, it still has that going for it. So it's not what I would consider lazy by any means, but meh. All right, shut up, FG. Oh, it's too late. It's over. So as far as gameplay is concerned, you have the main story, which kind of follows the actual anime. You have the 7 Shadows Chronicles, which I think is like a unique story just for the game. You have individual character stories, and then in the future, event stories will be added to the game as well. Beyond that, you have your quintessential daily resource grind, which is your monster hunt and your bandit hunt, which once you 3-start the stage, you never have to worry about again. You can just hit skip and you're done. So next up, when it comes to gameplay modes, of course you have PvP. So you have the Bushin Festival, the Bushin Festival Battle Royale, and then Armageddon, which is tied to guilds, which I don't really know exactly what that's going to consist of. Right now, there's not any guild functionality in the game at all until Armageddon is added. So PvP is very reminiscent to Princess Connect. You basically want to climb the highest rank that you possibly can. The better your rank, the better your hourly reward. So you can see right over here, I'm going to get 16 PvP tokens per hour. I'll go ahead and claim the 405 that I currently have on tap, and I'll try to push even further here. Who's not going to embarrass me on video? I guess we're going to go for Sarah, which sounds like a complete bot name. And believe it or not, that is pretty much the entire game, y'all. So nothing here gameplay wise is really gonna blow you away by any means. They really just kind of stuck to the core of what makes a hero collector, stuck with the basics and just tried to make that an enjoyable experience and wrapped it up with some really cool characters, you know, really great personalities, stories, events, and a really awesome anime to boot. To boot, FG, to boot. So let's go ahead and end this video off with a nice little summon session though, shall we? So we have Sherry's banner, which just dropped. So there is a paid gem banner right here that you can only do one time. But this rate up banner, you can use free gems or paid gems. And then on the regular summon, this is where you can actually use summon tickets. So let's burn out our summon tickets first. I'll let this full summon animation play out. It is probably my favorite summon animation of the year. So basically he's looking at this parchment and all of these characters are gonna battle against each other. And whoever wins is who you get. And I just got shaftarooned, dude. I got nobody. All right, so let's do another summon. So hopefully I can actually show you the actual fight between some high rarity characters here. But you can kind of get a small feel for it. You can see the versus. Whoever wins is the character that you get. But if it's actually a high rarity character, there's a little bit more animation involved here. So let's go ahead and skip this one. And I'm gonna do one more. I'm feeling lucky, dude. Oh, I got some new characters. I'm feeling lucky, dude. All right, chill. We're gonna go on the Sherry banner because why not? I'll take a green healer. Right now, I'm pretty light on heals. So we're looking for someone. We're looking for a girl to come. No, dude, we got shaftarooned. Or I wonder if there's a crit possibility. We'll see if it'll crit. We're looking for some rainbow swords, obviously. No crits. Come on, dude. All anime hero collectors have crits. You can't convince me otherwise. Now, leveling up your characters is extremely easy. This game does have EXP currency here. You can just hit auto, hit enhance. It'll take you up to the highest level that you can afford. When it comes to the equipment system, just basically think Princess Connect. If you have the equipment on tap, just hit equip all, it'll grab it for you. If you don't have it, the game will tell you exactly where it drops. So right now, it looks like I have to do some crafting, but I need 2 more of these little shards here. Take me directly to the stage in question. I'll do a little bit of skip functionality. Burn some stamina materials real quick. And away we go. Did I get what I needed? I did. Click back, click close, equip all, and keep it moving. Now, when it comes to improving the rarity of your characters, you need shards. In order to get these shards, they either drop from stages. So you can see her shards drop off of stage 3, 1, and 7, 1. So I can sweep these every single day if I want to get as many shards as possible. Or I can go to the shard shop, and these shard shops uses a currency that comes from duplicates from the banner. So as you get duplicates out of banners, you're going to get this currency right over here. You can then turn around and use that currency to buy these blue shards out of the shop to increase your rarity. Now, this is something that I hope Crunchyroll jumps on as soon as possible. I don't have to tell you how tedious it becomes trying to farm for shards every single day when you're going from chapter to chapter to chapter. Farm 3 times, go to the next one. Farm 3 times, go to the next one, etc., etc. What I would definitely prefer in a system like this is being able to just sweep the entire hard chapter all at once, all the stages, all at the same time per chapter. That system just works a lot better. You can also awaken characters as well, which gives you more skills and passive stats. Now, so far when it comes to my lower rarity characters, the game has just given me these rainbow shards, which allow me to awaken my character. So I'm not sure if that's going to be the primary way to get rainbow shards for every single one of your characters, or if it's different for SS characters. I gotta just play the game a little bit longer, so more to come on that one. And then last but not least, the game does have a magic gear system beyond the equipment system. So check this out. So I have these potions. I can use these potions to craft magic gear. We'll let our girl do her thing. Dude, I love all the characters in this game so far. Dude, triple SS. You love to see. I don't know how rare or common that is, but I'm loving it. Very, very nice. So now I can take that magic gear that I just crafted. So let's go ahead and take Sid as an example, who is a DPS unit. So I can take some of that gear. Look at this. At the start of the wave, raises damage inflicted by 7%. Also, infused effects is all about crit and attack rate. Now, so far up until this point, every single substat that I've seen, ooh, this is a character specific one. I just learned that this existed right this second. All right, pretty cool. I'll take a look at that a little bit later. But so far, every single one of these pieces of gear that I've seen have all been percentage-based stats. I haven't seen any flat stats whatsoever, so I definitely appreciate that. So it seems like it won't be anywhere near as annoying, but I'll take that magic gear that I just crafted, equip it on my DPS, and take it from there. So that will do it, my friends. A nice little look at Eminence and Shadow. Once again, this game doesn't do anything like super crazy, unique, or different. But what it does do, I really, really enjoy. And like I said, just by playing this game, it got me super into the anime, and I cannot wait to see where this game goes. So shout out to Crunchyroll, you did aight. So with all that being said, my name is FG, bruh, and I'm out.